Yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey, folks, I know you guys are coming on. I just want to take a few minutes as we join. You've seen the topic. Make sure, let me just make sure my Facebook Live is working properly. Let me know if you can see me. All right, cool. I hear it. Hey, listen, folks, because I wanted to do this video, right? Because I see, I'm new. When I first started, I wish I heard somebody told me these things before I got started and when I joined the insurance business. Because I get a lot of people that are interested in joining the financial service industry. And man, what do they look for? What is it that they want to hear? What people are nervous and they join companies and they join the wrong company. So I want to make sure that you guys are able to understand the things that you need to know when you're joining the company for the first time. So as you come on, let me know. Trying to make sure we have as many opportunity to share this knowledge with as many people. So I have a whole list, and I'm going to go over my list with everyone. So let's make it happen. So let's start. I see some people coming on. So I'm actually watching this on my phone, because I'm broadcasting on YouTube too. We got technology today, so because I have some fans on YouTube, so I'm letting them see it too. But the first thing I want to talk about is sales training, right? So when you're looking for an organization to work for, you need to find out what type of sales training are they offering. And I'm not just talking about fluff, because I've met so many financial advisors and insurance agents that are getting into this business and they have absolutely no idea how to sell or how the products work. It's so incredible that most people don't even know. They don't even understand simple stuff like life insurance. So you got to be in a position where you understand how life insurance works. If you're going to do that, if you're in the mutual fund business, selling stocks and all those things, you got to know how those things work. I remember when I first got my license years ago, especially in the securities field. Guess what? I had to learn a lot of things on my own. I had to go out there and find ways to understand the business, because it just made all the sense in the world to know it for myself. So knowing that, you got to know that. So sales training, very, very important. Now, professional development training. I cannot stress that a lot. See, our business, you're an entrepreneur. So many people get into this business and don't realize that they are an entrepreneur. They get into a business where they're self-employed. When you get 1099, you're self-employed. Don't get it twisted. This is not a job. You're self-employed. This is your own business. I was sharing on my training this morning that, when you went and took that test, that exam, guess what? It was just you. You took the exam by yourself. So you need to be in a position where you understand, and the company you're going to be working with have a professional development training to help you get better in your business. Because if they can help you get better, how are you going to get better? And then you got to get yourself better, your mind better, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you got to remember, you got to be the superstar for you, because your family members are depending on you to do good. And then you got to follow somebody that has a proven success record. See, a lot of times you hear a lot of hype, right? And people tell you all this stuff, especially in today's world, right? You got to be careful. Hey, Antonio, how you doing, brother? You got to be careful of what people are saying. Just because you see somebody on video, like myself, right? You see me on video or whatever, and you're like, man, I want to go walk with... No. I want you to do your research on people, right? Do your research. Today's world, just do a quick Google check, right? Just check them out real quick and see, is this person, what track record do they have? Because anybody can talk a lot of talk. They could say a lot of stuff, right? But when it's all said and done, what is a track record? And then, pay a visit, to their office. At least see what it is that they have, that's showing that they have some success laid out before you join the organization. Because don't just go with what they said. And then if some of them, they've been in the business for a while, because there's so many people that jump from one company to other. They keep moving around. Google them to see what is it that made them leave one company? See, I've been with the same organization now going on 20 years, right? So there's a reason for that, because of the fact that you gotta follow a system that works, right? And you gotta make sure that folks are not just jumping ship and telling you, oh, listen, I'm moving you over somewhere just because of their own benefit, right? Because of what it is that they feel is going to benefit them, not what's going to benefit you. So always remember that whenever you're doing stuff. Then the other stuff I want to go, there's when you're looking at an organization you want to work with, there's what we call published promotion guidelines. See, so many people in this business don't even realize that you need to know specifically, what do I need to do to move up the ladder, to move up to the next level? I want to go from this level 1 to the next level. I need to know exactly what to do. Now, is there a situation where I can accomplish it? Is it hard to do it? Can I do it based on my personal production, or do I have to recruit a lot of people? Because some of you, understand this. I mean, when I first started, I didn't want to recruit anyone because I wasn't in the recruiting business. But I wanted to make money, because how can I recruit someone if I'm struggling? It's not a matter of just recruiting, just bring them in and see who sticks in the wall. No, I want to be able to recruit and pay attention to that person and help them move forward, right? Because you want to be able to get into stuff, especially if somebody's just trying to recruit you, and as soon as they recruit you, that's it, they're moving on to the next person that they want to recruit. No, I want to recruit you and work with you. So the thing you want to be looking for is, if I come join your organization, how much time are you going to devote in helping me build my business, in helping me grow my business, in helping me, teaching me the things, because now I'm going to be, learning from you. So are you going to spend time to train and help me develop and all those things? So those are very, very important. Hey, Dylan, how you doing, sir? Now, the other one is commission. Commission, I mean, that's how we get paid, right? In this business, it's commission business. So you got to understand, how do I get paid? How do I move up to the next level in my business? How do I make money in this commission business, right? What are the different levels that I have? So, and what level are you starting me off at? Especially as a new person, is it hard for me to move up to the next level? Can I move up as in commission? And how do you pay me? Do I get paid on submit? We have companies that pay you on submitted. That means you submit a piece of business, you get paid. That way you have money coming. And then what else do you give me? Renewals? Okay, great. I love that. Renewals is great. So do I get that with your company? And then you got to make sure you read between the fine lines, right? Because a lot of people tell you, oh, there's renewals. But then you're selling term insurance because they're pushing term because that's their highest product. But then you don't realize they don't have renewals on that. You're like, whoa, I thought you told me there was renewal. So you need to find this ask this question ahead of time. So I'll give you an example. So there's term insurance doesn't pay any type of renewal. So some companies don't pay. Some companies do pay renewals on term, but you need to find that out with your contract that you sign. And then, IULs or whole life or term or universal life, how does that work? Do I get renewals? Now, how about bonuses? Is there any type of bonus structure in place? Now, what level do I have to be to get a bonus? Do I have to be a manager, or do I, as an agent starting off, do I get a bonus? When I got excited about this business, I got excited for the fact that I got a bonus on submitted business. What does that mean? That means when I submit a certain amount of production, the company pays me a bonus just for submitting the business. That's a big deal. I've looked all around this industry. Nobody else has that. So that was exciting for me when I joined the organization that I'm with. But that's not even about that. The question is, I want to get paid for the same amount of work that I'm going to do. I want to get paid as much money as I can, right? Because at the end of the day, we have bills to pay. We got families to take care of. So we need to make sure these companies are not just keeping our money, because a lot of companies just keep the money. The guy at the top makes all the money, and the guys that are actually going out there and making it work don't get the pay that they need to be getting. See, in organizations that I've seen, one thing that we like is the fact that the agents that are working the business are the ones that are getting paid. We believe, you know what, if the bottom does well, the top will be okay. So we take care of the guys starting off, the brand new agent, they're just starting off in the business. that is struggling, we want to make sure they are helped a lot of ways. Now, there's another thing you got to look for: leads. I mean, in every business, especially in the sales business, right? Do you have a lead program? Now, how does a lead program work? Very, very important. See, one thing that I've looked at, especially when I first started, I didn't have opportunity to, I didn't have no money to pay for leads, right? But I found a company that said, listen, we're sharing the lead cost with you. We're not just going to charge you the full price, right? So I give you, I mean, there's companies that charge a full price to a brand new agent, and they make it sound good. You know, a salesperson can make anything sound good, right? But when you sit back down, you think about it, and you're like, wait a minute. I'm paying full price, but what's my upline paying? What's my manager paying? He's not paying anything, but he's getting override. He's making money off you, and he's not paying for the lead, and you doing all the payment. So I can only talk about a company that I know, right, that I work with. So with our company, we have what we call a lead share cost, where the manager shares the cost of the lead, because we believe the manager is going to make commission off of the lead you get, where he should share in the cost of you paying for the leads. It's like advertisement cost, right? So the company pays for the lead and you share in the cost of it. So instead of the downline guy paying the full price, there's leads that cost $40, $50 a lead. Why should I pay $50? If I'm brand new agent at level 1, I'm paying $40 for a lead and my manager ain't paying nothing. I don't like that. So I'd rather pay the cost, which is, let's just say $20, and then my manager might pay the difference. That's what we call a share lead cost. So just things you should get on the lead program that doesn't get you broke, right? Because the last thing you want is, it don't matter what hype people, just always remember, don't follow the hype. The hypes are good, but don't follow it for your financial future, because at the end of the day, it's your pocket that you got to be thinking about. The other thing is override. Can I override at every level? Can I override at every level? So what I mean? Well, if I'm successful at level 1 and then I move up to level 2 and I bring somebody into my organization, because remember, this is your own business, right? This is your own company. So you want to build a team. You want to build an organization. So you might have a friend of you that says, man, you know what, Douglas, I saw you're doing well, man. Can I join? Yes, go get your license. Well, when he joins and he gets his license and you start him at level 1 and you are level 2, well, there's a spread. Let's just say it's a 5%. You could make an override commission off of them. See, there's some companies that won't give you that spread and don't move the money. Guess who gets the spread? Somebody is getting that money. Always remember, the guy on the top, he's making the money. So you got to get that spread. So always remember, can I override my downline agent? Or is this just, am I just recruiting people for free? Don't do that. I mean, you work hard for your business. Unless they're paying you a salary now, that's different. But if you're in a business where you're independent means you're by yourself. I'm independent. I am not I don't know, you slave, basically. You know, you're not, you know, you're an independent guy. You could write for whoever you want to write for. This is America, man. Slave trade is over. Remember that. And then the other stuff is diversity in product offering, right? What does that mean? That means you need to be in a business where you could write all type of product, not just a one pony product. Like, for example, there's some companies that all they push their agents to do is final expense. You know, nothing wrong with that. That's where you want to go. But what if you get to a client, final expense, for those of you that are looking at this and saying, what is that? Final expense, those policies, those products you see on TV, where that guy comes up at 10 o'clock at night and say, hey, you could get $10,000 life insurance for this amount, it doesn't matter, no medical records, all those kind of things. Well, what if you go to somebody that is healthy and they say, listen, can I get $1 million? And you're like, oh, I don't sell that, and you pack your bag and go. No, you should be able to offer them $1 million coverage, because you're doing them justice. You're helping that family out. So you need to be in a position where you could offer all types of products, right? You know, that will benefit the customer. Customer comes first. Always remember that. So you got to be able to offer them product that can benefit them. Now, of course, you know, those are the things that you got to know how to do. You know, can you offer annuities? Are you able to offer annuities to your client? Can you do life insurance, term, whole life, universal life? You know, those things. You know, don't go with companies that keep pushing, oh, you know what, universal life is the best product ever. Whole life is the best product ever. Term insurance the best. No, don't do that to yourself. Remember, this is what I always tell everyone. Life insurance companies, right? All of them, don't matter, even the ones I work with, they're a manufacturing company. They manufacture product. You know, that's all they do. They manufacture term, they manufacture, and these are all products, folks. Term insurance, whole life, universal life, index universal life. Those are all products. See, so many people are caught up in the mindset of telling people, well, you know, whole life is the only thing. Universal life is the only one. Index universal life is the best. No, that's not it. The key is, how do you know how the product works? There's still agents in this industry today in 2018 that still don't even know how IUL works. That don't even know how universal life works. That don't even know how whole life insurance works. That don't even know how term insurance works, for crying out loud. I mean, you got to be in a business for you to understand how each product works, how all of them make sense, so that you can sell. Hey, Dylan, what's up, man? How you doing? You know, so you can offer this to your clients and help them properly. I own term insurance for myself, and I sell term insurance to my clients. You know, I share how you use it. You know, I have whole life, I have universal life, I have IUL. I have all 4 of them. Why? Because I do. I mean, you know, I'll do a different training on why I have all of them. But you got to be able to offer all those products. So it's not just mortgage protection. There's some people that they just push that. Oh, mortgage protection, and they sell a ton of leads to all these people. And most of these agents are struggling. I mean, and the reason I'm doing this because an agent called me. I'm almost in tears because they're with a company that is killing them. I mean, they are, first of all, no product training, no knowledge, and they're paying a lot of money for leads. And by the time they get there, somebody else has already been in the house. And that's so sad. And they spend, so this person almost is about to go bankrupt because they're following the hype. So you need to protect yourself from that. But I'm going to save them because I'm bringing them on board my company. And then the other thing is, just talked about, you need to also do research. Research and Google people, right? Don't just fall for the hype. All you do is a quick Google search, right? And check out the companies and say, hey, let me just check out this company real quick. Let me just check out the name or wherever the leaders are, right? You know, like Google me, whatever, you know, Google folks and see who they are and guess what? Somebody would have said something on Google about that person. You know, just do that for yourself, for your family, because at the end of the day, you're dependent on people to tell you the truth, right? So you need to do your research first before you jump in on board and follow on the hype. So those are just some of the things that I wanted to share. You know, so we talked about sales training, professional development training. You know, you got to get that. Proven success record. Time in the industry is very, very important. Time in the industry, very, very important. Published promotion guideline. That means, what do I need to move up to the next level? You need to know that. Now, commission, how easy is it to move up? We talked about that. Override at every level. Diversity in product offerings. Lead program that won't get you broke. That's very, very important. And then you do a research and do a Google search on folks. So I just wanted to kind of share that. Hey, Latika, how are you? Just share that real quick to kind of help you understand, what do I need to do when I'm looking to getting into the financial service industry, be it insurance industry, whatever it is in this industry that we're in. You know, how do I grow and grow my business? And oh, Mr. Antonio just walked in. You know, Antonio Chicks, how you doing?
What's going on, man? Yeah. You up here like you in the studio. How you doing, bro?
I'm great, bro. I'm great.
I saw you online. I thought I'd come down and check you out, man. For real, live.
Quick question, real quick.
What's up?
Let me ask you. So you would have gone to anybody, right?
Yes.
But you decided to come walk with us. What got you excited? What was it?
Well, a couple things. Your story.
Okay.
You had a proven track record and a great story to go along with your starting in the industry. But the bigger thing for me was I had never seen this before, and that was the advanced
Oh,
commission on it
on submit, advance and submit.
On submitted business, meaning it has not even been looked at by the underwriter. They just got the information through the internet,
right?
And they paying me a portion of the commission up front.
That's a big deal.
So that was like that closed the deal for me. So.
I'll tell you, I mean, I remember when I joined the company myself, and that was something that got me because I came from another organization.
Yes.
And I was buying leads, right? And this company said, listen, we know you're investing in leads, you're buying leads with us, but we want to also pay you when you submit the business so that every week you have money coming to you. Just like a paycheck, like a full-time job.
That's right, that's right.
I love that. That's a big deal.
It. So those are the two things for me. You know,
I like that.
Your story, your history, your proven track record. So I saw that. And you know that commission advances, man. That was on submitted business.
Tamara said Antonio video bombing.
Oh man, I'm out of here. I'm gone.
Yeah. All right, people. I just wanted to do that real quick. I hope you guys are having fun. Hey, listen, it's July 2nd, man. Declare your independence. It's time for you to take control of your family, take control of your financial life. Take control of everything you need to do. The government ain't gonna do it for you. They're not gonna take care of your health for you. They're not gonna take care of your finances for you. You know, folks, you need to take care of all those things yourself. It's so important. That's why keep learning, keep listening, keep training your mind and understanding that when it's all said and done, it's all about you and your family. Thank you and God bless.